Hey, how's it going? Step 2, day 2. Now, I only want you to move on to this step if you've actually done what I asked you to do in the first video. If for 24 hours, 48 hours, you've actually followed what I said, consciously always being aware, choosing to break that pattern, choosing to do something that stops that pattern instantly in its tracks. If you've done that, if you've begin or have completely felt the benefit from doing that in your life, then you can listen to me now in this video. But if you haven't, you're just wasting your time listening to me. You have to take action in your life to make a difference to the way you feel, to the way you think. It's not going to come just by intellectually watching these videos and hoping something will change. That's not how the world works. By taking action. And if it didn't work for you, find out what you did wrong and do it until it does work. It's a very simple thing to do. It's not something where you hope it'll work. It's 100% factual. If you do it, you will feel differently. Good. Now, as you're still listening to me, you are one of the people who did do it, who did follow what I said and are beginning to understand that this is something you really can take control of. Now, for today's task, all I want you to do is to refuse any longer to perceive yourself as someone who blushes or someone who's worried about blushing. I want you to look at it 100% in the past, knowing that today, the person you are, blushing is simply in the past. You know, if it does come up, it just simply doesn't matter to you anymore. Refuse to accept those ideas, knowing that when you used to blush, there's nothing you could do about it back then. But now, the way you feel today, things are changing and you're beginning to understand how to change that pattern in a way that's right for you. Knowing that the way you imagine things to be, if you imagine yourself, label yourself as a blusher, you're always worried about those things. Self-perpetuating, it's giving you a feeling that's causing you to imagine in those circumstances you will blush. So guess what? You will. But now, refusing to even acknowledge those ideas. Everyone blushes on occasion, but the more consciously aware of it you are, the more worry about it, the more you compound that pattern and continue it and keep it going in your life. So now on, you're simply someone who doesn't care about blushing. In fact, you even enjoy the thought of blushing. It's even funny to you, the thought of your skin turning red, the thought of feeling different in a moment. It's something that just doesn't bother you anymore now. Me saying this, you might be thinking, oh well, that's ridiculous, I do feel this way. But really understand that by just thinking that way, by choosing to consciously worry about things, think things over in your mind continually, you're actually causing the pattern to happen. So just today, refuse to any longer talk about it as if it's a problem in your life, knowing that you are free from the problem and you're moving forward every single day. It's improving. Every single day you're getting better. Every single day you're blushing less. Every single day you're enjoying moving forward in your life and taking control of things in a way that's right for you. So continue breaking the pattern, doing your pattern interrupt today, but just become aware of the way you think about things. Just refuse to any longer look at blushing as a problem in your life, because your skin turning red isn't really a problem. Realising that you can permanently change it, you can permanently break the pattern, puts you in a position that you are in control. And just imagine if you did know that you could 100% change this easily and quickly, you simply wouldn't be worried about it, would you? You'd simply know, well, it's no big deal, I'll just change it. I'll start feeling and thinking differently in my life. Knowing that is exactly what you're doing today. But like I said before, I can't force anyone to do this. But if you take action, and make that decision in yourself, you'll find it very easy to feel and think differently in your life. So today, consciously in every situation, choose to automatically do your pattern interrupt. Break your pattern whenever you're feeling anxious, whenever you're feeling thinking about blushing, whenever you're worrying, whenever you're in a situation before you might become introverted. Do anything to break that pattern by doing something opposite, by changing your physiology, by changing your tone of voice, by speaking louder, by shouting something strange, doing anything, laughing, anything at all to break that pattern. And after you've done that, really begin to look how ridiculous it is, how silly it is, following that old pattern the way you used to, knowing that today you're changing things in a way that's really right for you. Now go out there, be one of the few people who actually takes action to actually make a difference in their life. I'll speak to you tomorrow, day 3, 7 days to permanently change yourself, cure yourself of blushing. I promise you it's much easier than you may have thought it was in the past. Okay, take care, good luck.